All right. So how Biafra can be free is simply by having a situation where we take our lands, yeah, and we take our lands in the way, and we also when we take our lands and we're just living our life, live the way that our people, our ancestors lived, do away with the Christianity religion. Yes, I said do away with Christianity religion. Do away with Islamic religion. Yes, I said Islamic religion. We need our own spiritual system, like the Ordinani. That's our system because that is the breath of our life. That is how we do our things. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we got to get back to that way of life. That's the other thing. First, the other thing is we need to not be in a position where we are going to wanting help from the UN, the IMF, the World Banking Organization, the World Trading Organization. Yes, I know what able woman is or she's got a top role in the World Trading Organization. But those organizations, the founders of those organizations, they don't have good intentions for our people. They're the reason why we have this problem in the fucking first place. If you do your research, you will know, yeah, because Nigeria, yeah, isn't something our people created. You have to understand that. That's why these problems exist. We never created Nigeria. The colonizers did in 1897. Yeah, because before that, in those regions, there were different tribes doing their thing in it. You know what I mean? Like we coexisted. I'm not gonna say there wasn't any like tribal problems here and there because I don't know the full depths of history in terms of certain situations. But one thing I do know, yeah, is in 1897, that's when Nigeria was created, but it was not created by our people. Let me try and charge up my phone real quick. So yeah, it wasn't created by our people. So that's what first thing. So obviously, if it's not created by our people, then obviously our way of life or the way we do things is not gonna be in alignment with certain things. Do you see what I mean? Like there's so many things that come into play. We have to have go back to our own spiritual system. We have to go back to speaking our own language. Yeah? Yeah, I know I'm speaking English, but I was born and raised in England, isn't it? And at this point in time, I don't know too much Igbo, but I will find out and I'll learn more and I'll do the best I fucking can. Yeah? So, yeah, man, it's like there's so much things I want to say on how, yeah? So even with the central bank, so if we're going to use a banking system, we cannot have the colonizers being in control of our central banks. You know why? Because if we do that, guess what's going to happen? The same thing that happened in Zimbabwe, I believe in 2000 or 2001, yeah, that's the same thing that could happen. Ironically, it's because of the land situation in Zimbabwe that led to that situation. Because they thought they're going to teach them a lesson. Do you see what I mean? We need to have our own power and our own control. Yeah. Um, and that ties in with how to put it. It kind of ties in with our spiritual system. So we have to do away with Christianity. I know that's going to be hard for some of you. We got to do away with um Islam. I know that's going to be hard for some of you as well. It is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't going to front. Like, something is going to be difficult, but in the long run, if Biafra is to exist and maintain existing, then we have to be proactive and do things the right way. Yeah? Because how can we how can we have Biafra with the mentality of the colonizer? I'm not saying the mentality of the colonizer, I'm talking about every single aspect. Yeah? I'm talking from the monetary system, yeah, and I'm also talking from the religious and spiritual system, and also from the language and cultural and tradition system, because everything feeds into one. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, we have our own core values, and we got to live and stick by that. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we're always going to be different to other people, and we have to accept that, and we gotta move like that. It doesn't mean that we're more superior or inferior. It's just how, you know, how God has made us. And obviously, I say God, but you know, Shineke has made us. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my take on it. I want to know what your take on it as well. Don't just take my word for it. You know what I mean? This I just felt compelled to do this. Um, I may do another video on this. I don't know, but I'd rather just put things into action. Um, and yes, it's going to be challenging to put certain things into action and stuff like that. But I just want to play my part. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that Biafran war, that civil war. Even I can't even call it a war. It's more of a genocide that happened. You know what I mean? That wasn't in vain. Like, we have to continue on the legacy, and even before that, we have to, you know, carry on the fight. Yeah, in whichever way, with whichever resource. You know what I mean? Using technology to our advantage. That's the one thing I like about technology. We can use that to our advantage. Yeah, Biafra will be free. That I'm 100% certain of. Will it be free in my lifetime? Possibly. I'm not going to say no, but I'm confident. You know what I mean? I'm very, very confident. It's just understanding the steps that it's going to take. Yeah. Um, yeah. So that's my take on it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I'd like to know what your thoughts are. You got any other videos, want to do a video, any other things you want to do a video on, leave that in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, because you never know the video you suggest might just be next.